Hello everyone, welcome to this episode. What is Model Builder in the series of GIS and remote sensing? This series is brought to you by the Faculty of Forestry at the University of British Columbia. I'm Haitao Li. Model Builder is a visual programming tool to create a geoprocessing workflow. And we can find the Model Builder in the Analysis tab. Model Builder. Click. After open a Model Builder windows, we see a new tab on the top. That is Model Builder. Another one is Diagram. Let's try to build a model here. Now we have two feature classes. One is stream, another one is watershed. We want to remove all the areas within 1 kilometer beside by the stream. The step is first, create a 1 kilometer buffer zone, and the second is erase the buffer zone from the watershed area. Before create a models, we'd better to check the environment or set the parameters if necessary. First is the workspace, to define where the data is to save or read, and the output coordinate. We can set current map and leave the rest of them as default and click OK. Then add data. Click the variable and select the shapefile. OK. Right now we see this one, the color is gray. And click it. Then locate the data we want to use. It's a stream. Okay, now you may notice that the color changes to dark blue. Another easy way to input the data is just dragging the data we want. Now let's add the geoprocess tools. Click the tool. Search buffer, same dragging the tools. Before set up the parameters, all this thing is gray. When we move the mouse on the top of the buffer, we can see the parameters we need to set up. First is the input feature. What we can do is move the mouse on the top of the data we want. Once the icon changes to a little hand, left click, hold on and drag to the place, release, and select input feature. The color is still gray, which means there's more parameter we need to set up. Double click. We can set up the parameter in this windows. Also, here's another way that we can select the input data. We want the buffer distance is 1000 meter. And also want the dissolved type is dissolved all. Leave the rest of them as default. Click OK. Now you can see that all the parameters are set up. After buffering the stream, we want to erase the buffer zone from the watershed, so we need the erase tools. Same, select, erase. When we move the mouse on the top of the erase, we notice that there are more features need to input. One is input feature, another erase feature. First is input features. We want the watershed, and the erase feature is the buffer zone, and leave the output as default. Click OK. Now you can see the color changed. This place looks like a little bit messed up. We can use the auto layout to clean it. We can use these ones to make the whole model fit the window better. Everything looks good, so we can start to run the model. But before we run the models, it's better to validate the model to check if anything wrong, no error message, which means the model is built up correctly. Click Run. It may take a few seconds. Now it's done. Let's go to the map to check the results. Looks like nothing here. So let's go to the catalog panels to load the data. Turn off the watershed. This is the results we want. Building a model is not just to automatically process data. Models can be reused and shared with other people. We can find the saved models from catalog. Go here and the toolbox model. This one is the models that we have. Right click Open. However, this model doesn't include the functions to input parameters. We cannot run the model here. So we have to choose Edit to open the model. To share the model with other users, we can use the TBX file. If you want to share through the ArcGIS online, it's better to zip it first. Python code or the Python file is another way to share the model. We can either export as a Python file and copy to any place, or directly copy this code. We don't have to know how to code before using Model Builder, but any knowledge of our codings could help us create a better model. And you may notice that here also have another functions that we didn't talk about. We're going to talk about them in the next videos. Thanks for your watching, and please contact us if you have any questions.